Hey, all right. What's going on, everybody? We are finally back. My name is Gerard. That's my little bro, Alex. The absent guy is still JR, and you are watching or listening to the GAJ podcast. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. If you've been with us before anyway, appreciate you coming back. If you're new, appreciate you checking out the action. Let me make some adjustments here real quick. That way we aren't screaming over music.
There you go.
Yeah. So, anyway, it is, as of this recording, July 2nd, 2026, and we are on the cusp of America's 250th birthday. Happy birthday, America. We're happy to be here. All right. Like I said, thanks for coming back. If you're joining us for a more than first time, and if you've never been with us before, thanks for checking us out. We'd love it, especially if you're new. If you put a little comment in the comments with a little wavy emoji so we know you're there. And of course, if you would like to support what we're doing, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. And leave us comments. Let us know how we're doing. We'd love the feedback. And if you are mad at us that we skipped a week, let us know. It's okay. It's okay.
My bad that we skipped a week. I went on vacation out of town.
Alex went on vacation, and I was actually out celebrating my wife's birthday. So happy belated birthday to my wife, Ashley. It was her birthday.
Who actually shares a birthday? She actually shares a birthday with my buddy Nick, who I went on vacation with.
Oh, nice.
June 25,
I think we talked about that, and I forgot. So, yeah, you were at Catalina Island. We went out to Oh, sorry. You guys did a little vacation, and we went to dinner, and yeah, I guess should have given that so much detail. Should have made you guys sweat it out a little bit. Anyway, it is time to get into it. We're going to start with our favorite hobby, our ode to our mama. It is called Mom's Kare Kare. We got a little bit to cover this week, and we'll let Mom lead off. We got 2 weeks, so a little bit behind on sharing Mom's flavors of the week, but here it is. Oh, shoot, I didn't set up my screen share. Winder. There it is. Hey, there it is. All right, so I know the picture's a little small, but Mom cooked seafood palabok. Seafood pancit palabok with a light sauce. No paprika, so that's why you don't have that reddish color.
Oh, I love that shit.
But it sounds like the flavor still turned out pretty good. Seafood ingredients were mussels, shrimps, oysters, and clams. All right, so I think queued up a picture there. All right. She still put the eggs on there. I see the mussels. See some, I think, corn. She said corn? Right? Mussels, shrimps, oysters, clams. So I see the mussels. I see the oysters. I don't see the clams, but maybe they're under there somewhere. And I don't. Oh, this is shrimp. That's what this is over here. And then, of course, pancit palabok. You're supposed to slice up a hard-boiled egg and put it on top. It's missing the chicharron, though. But I would try that. What do you think?
Can you turn that music down a little bit?
Oh,
it might be a little too loud. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be too loud.
All right. A little less volume on the music. But yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I would try it. I don't know if I... And this is coming from someone who doesn't eat Filipino food on a regular basis. I would try it. What do you think?
Yeah, for sure. I am a fan of the sauce, though. I like it saucy.
Yeah, yeah. And I like the paprika. I like the smoky flavor it gives it.
Yep.
But I get it. I would try it. Looks good. Looks good. Thanks, Mom. Um, that. Oh, I thought I had a second picture for her, but I guess not. And then I mentioned that last week was Ashley's birthday. We went to a new, new to us restaurant, but several people have heard of it before, and actually it was a recommendation. It was called Dos Oros, not too far from our new house. And we got this. This is chorizo, so chorizo in queso dip. It was pretty awesome, pretty awesome. And then
that is so bad for you,
dude. It was
chorizo's
like
bad for you. Queso is bad for you.
Yeah, you don't get this because you're eating healthy. There ain't nothing healthy about this. It's just freaking delicious. And then it was I think it was a buy one get one margarita night. So I had a couple of these bad boys, and that is tahini on the rim. Very nice touch, I must say. That was a pretty good one. And I got the specialty because it was the recommendation of the server. Look at that business right there. That is called molcajete. So that's like one of those lava bowls that they cook that in. And it's got beef, it's got chicken, it's got and I think it's andouille sausage, and shrimp. Was there anything else? And then like vegetables, like there's avocado, there's a green peppers, that's a jalapeno. There's another type of pepper that I don't know if it's just a green pepper. I can't remember what kind of pepper it is.
What's that meat?
There's steak.
Nice.
Chicken. So there's a chicken right here. I think that's andouille sausage. I don't think that's chorizo. Maybe it is chorizo. Just sliced up instead of ground up. I bet it was chorizo. That makes way more sense. And shrimp. And then it's
What's
cooked
the yellow
in...
stuff? It kind of looks like egg.
This one?
Yeah.
That's the chicken. It's like it was like pounded flat and then
got it.
Grilled and then cooked in this this like lava bowl.
What do they call it again?
Molcajete. See if I can find it for you really quick. Let's see. Dos Oros. Do they have a website? Yes, they do. Show you this real quick. So this is Dos Oros, which, by the way, if you're in the Kansas City area, they're hiring. Dos de Oros, that's what it's called. Dos de Oros. They have. This is right at ours. We were going to go down there afterwards because they have like ice cream and stuff, but we were so damn full we didn't quite make it. That's the milk out there right there. Let me see if I can find it on here. Dips, appetizers, specialties. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Molcajete. So served over a hot volcanic stone. Combination of meats, chicken, and seafood. Chicken and seafood, grilled shrimp, chicken, carne asada, chorizo sausage. It is chorizo sausage. Reading that's giving me a headache. Anyway, in a Diablo sauce with beans, poblano pepper. That's what that was. Jalapeno, onions, cheese, and fresh avocado. It was awesome. It was fucking good. Like we're definitely ordering it. I'm definitely ordering it again next time we go. But we're gonna share it. It's served to you kind of like fajita style. You know, like the sizzling plate. So like the heck came the rice and beans back here, and then the fresh tortillas. It was huge. I don't know if you can see that. I put my head right by it because it was that big. It was a lot. Like that lasted me. So I thought I ate a lot while we were at the restaurant, and it didn't even look like I'd put a dent in it. because there was so much in there. It actually lasted me like 3 more meals, like pretty good sized portion dinners after we left. And I thought I had put a pretty good dent in it while we were there. That was a tamale that I tried. I just got like a side tamale, I guess, or an a la carte tamale, just because I want to try it. It was pretty delicious, but man, that mochaete was the bomb.
I'm not a big tamale person. Just
oh, you don't know? You like when we went to
they're all right. I'm just not
Gina Jude's.
I never crave it. Yeah, I never really crave it.
I like
I live
it.
in Southern California. It's like a lot of corn that's wrapping meat.
Yeah, it's like kind of a cornbread. But yeah, so this is a little bit wider shot. So there's the big lava bowl or volcano bowl, whatever. With the mochaete, there's the locally sourced tortillas, rice and beans, and then I actually asked for extra volcano Diablo sauce. It wasn't that spicy. The jalapeno made it spicy and the poblano made it spicy, but just the sauce was good. It was really, really good, but it wasn't spicy like the name Diablo sauce would suggest. But I think that might be my new favorite Mexican restaurant in the Kansas City area. It was awesome. Like I'm like Mexican fooded out over the last 2 weeks, but I might make an exception to go back there again. It was delicious. The servers were great. It was cool. It was a good time. And I was ridiculously full after that. But yeah, that was Ashley's birthday dinner. I guess I must have taken a couple more pictures of it. I don't know what I did here. I'll be honest, I can't remember what that is. It's a rice bowl of some sort. I think it might have just been like leftover taco meat that we had, and I put some cheese on it. And then we went to brunch with Ryan and Shauna. I don't think you've met them. Good friends of ours. We don't see them nearly as much as we'd like to anymore. So Shauna and Ashley made plans for us all to get together for brunch, and they were running a little bit behind, so we ordered a little appetizer. This is a cinnamon roll. It was okay. It was pretty good.
That's not an appetizer. That's a dessert.
Well, yeah. We had it as an appetizer. It was brunch. It was pretty good. Yeah, I like the food there. All right. I think Ashley liked it more than I did, but it was good. And then we grilled out at home for the first time. So Ashley / I, we grilled up some chicken, and she actually made this like kind of I don't know what you would call it, kind of a Caesar salad deal with like these pasta noodles, big chunky pasta noodles. It was really good. And I don't know if it was some kind of like breading in there, crouton breading. I don't know. It was a good meal. Like it was really good. I would eat this every week. But yeah, we grilled out for the first time here at home, so that was cool. And the chicken turned out great. I was a little worried we might burn it because, again, it was our first time grilling at home, but we pulled it off okay. So yeah, that was our excitement.
So you ever grill in your backyard?
We do. It's new. I'll show it to you here when we get into I Play Nerd, but yeah.
Okay.
New grill. Cool. So that is my portion of Mom's Can I. Oh, by the way, if you haven't tried these, I'm not a big LaCroix person, but these coconut ones are pretty good.
I was on a LaCroix kick for a while, and
Yeah?
I found the coconut one is the one I don't like. I like the least.
Oh, really?
Actually,
which one did you like?
Actually, one in my fridge right now. It's been there. The one in my fridge has been there for like 3 or 4 months.
Is it this same one right here? This coconut, like naturally essenced?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like the other ones better.
What are the other flavors?
I don't remember. Berry.
It's some
I
sort
haven't
of
gotten
berry.
I haven't gotten LaCroix in a while.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I enjoyed that. It was pretty good. I actually had another one tonight. So yeah, if you're not everybody likes the same stuff, but I enjoyed it. It's the only one I've
I
tried
drink the
as far
Zivia.
as the LaCroix. Ashley's not into the Zivias, so we
It's
don't
not
get the
cheap, dude.
Zivias.
It
It's
is
not.
not
That's
cheap.
why I'm like, we aren't gonna get it. At least like I like these fine, so I like them. And then
I
she
buy
still
them off
gets like the
Amazon.
sparkling
It's
one.
still not cheap.
Yeah,
It's more of a
yeah,
health thing
no,
for me.
there ain't nothing cheap about Zivias. But yeah, that's my mom's kare. It looks like you're teed up here, so let me put you on
Let's
stage
roll it.
here. Yep, tell
This,
us all
once
about
again,
it,
it's
baby.
been a long time since we last did this podcast. It's
Yeah, we
been,
did. Yeah, it has.
I don't know, 2 weeks ago. I got the
It's been 2
day or
weeks.
two after we last recorded. But I did get Filipino food. This is actually the last time I got Filipino food because I was out of town. But this is not anything new. Nothing new that I haven't shown before. But
It's kind of weird, though, right? It looks like you only have one entree.
no, the other one's in the up top.
Oh,
It's just not
okay.
inside the big container. So let's. Of course, I got the ihi soup. In true fashion, that's ihi soup. That is sinigang without anything in it. Right next to it, I didn't pour it in yet, but that is not mom's kare. That is Seafood City / Girl City's kare. Which was, I've come to accept it. So it's not gonna be mom's, but it's not gonna be oxtail, but it's gonna be supplemental.
It's better than not being able to get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very true.
So sorry, go
then
through
we
that
got
again. I saw the ihi soup. What's in the bowl?
Kare.
Oh, that's what you said. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's on
And
the
then-
plate?
On the plate, other than the rice, that special kind of adobo. That's kind of like a coconut adobo.
Say, it looks like a curry.
Kind of looks like a curry. I think they just call it curry out of a convenience. I did
Okay.
save the receipt. Oh shoot! Oh, that's not the receipt. Sorry, scrolling through some shit. I have a lot of shit open. Ah. All right, I'm fucking that shit up. Hold on. Technical difficulties running through right now. Where did I put the fucking receipt?
That's why I just put all my pictures in.
All right, there we go. We're gonna zoom in on what it is.
Yeah, all right.
Dobong Dilau is what's on the receipt.
Okay.
Don't really know what that is. I think I looked at it one time and I said, "That's not what it looks like." That's just what they call it. So there you go. There you can see how much it costs. $15 plus tax. So that's my Filipino food. So prior to me going on vacation, I was hanging out with a friend who had the idea of us getting Uber Eats. Actually, she wanted me to drive there. We can go over who this person is later on in another segment. She wanted me to drive to Taco Bell, and I was like, "Fuck that shit! It's just Uber Eats. I'm going for convenience." I may have had some drinks too, so I don't remember. So Uber Eats, Taco Bell, good amount, and then like an hour later, she's like, "Let's get Del Taco," and I was like,
You're like, now you're talking my language.
"No, but yeah." So we had Taco Bell, and we had Del Taco, and we ate it. And God, this is getting too spoilery. We ate it in her bed, and it was a Taco Bell was all over her sweater. And then the Del Taco, I was like, "This is gonna get over your sweater." She's like, "No, it's not. It got all over her fucking sweater." I didn't get pictures of it because it's disgusting. That's why that's kind of like why I'm pretty fat right now. In addition to going to kind of late and eating a bunch of shit, but I did a Taco Bell Del Taco combo, which I want to do once a year, get it out of my system, and that was it. And then the next day we got Pokey, which I didn't get a picture of either. But something I did get a picture of while I was on vacation. Oh God, hold on, technical difficulties again.
You gotta put all this stuff in Google Photos so you can just queue it up.
I think it is Google Photos.
Oh, is it? Oh, the other one wasn't Google Photos. I gotcha. Let's see what's going on.
All right. Hold on, sorry, scrolling through some shit. I was going to Catalina.
Ooh, that looks good.
I told someone, it's a girl. We'll talk about her in a later segment. Someone told me, different girl than I was eating Taco Bell Del Taco with.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey. I told her I was going to Catalina. She said, oh, get the buffalo milk. I'm like, okay. It's a drink, alcoholic drink. So I got the buffalo milk. I got the buffalo milk at 3 different places. And I got it at one place twice. So I had 4 buffalo milks when I was there.
So you liked it.
I'm going to say I liked it, even though I talked to some neighbors who told me that some girl told me to get the buffalo milk and they said they didn't like it. So what is buffalo milk?
Well, that's my question.
Let's zoom in. This is pretty much what it is. Each place has their different spin on it. But buffalo milk is Sky vodka, fresh banana, or some type of banana vodka or something like that. Cream de cocoa, coffee liqueur, which is probably like Bailey's or some crap. Milk and topping. Topping is, I guess, nutmeg and yeah. And now suddenly they spice it. They switched up a little bit. I think some places put ice cream in it. Although in one place they said they put ice cream, but when I was watching them put in it, they didn't put ice cream, probably because of cost. But that's a buffalo mix. Buffalo milk is. It's kind of a staple from at Catalina Island.
Huh. Okay.
So I liked it. First time I tried it, it was at a place called Luau Larry's. I was like, okay, that's not bad. I like it. Then I had it at a place called. This is at Descanso Beach right here, or the like main beach at Avalon on Catalina Island. And then I had another one, same place, but I had it on the beach.
That looks way more
kind
fun.
of enjoying life here.
Also, it
also
actually looks better with like it's not cinnamon. You said it's nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yep. Nutmeg, whipped cream. These are banana chips.
Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm down with that.
But I wanted to drink on the beach, so that's what I did. And then I had another one at a restaurant called Topside, which is where I got this menu picture from. And they made it really strong. Given I was also drinking way before that. But I definitely tasted the alcohol in that one. And I did film a first sip reaction. So I will
Oh yeah?
edit that. Yep. Two of them. I missed the Luau Larry's one the first time I got it. I filmed the one at Descanso Beach and then at Topside also. So I'll edit that and I'll send it over and we could have it posted.
Cool. Yeah. Gotta check that out. Gotta check it out. I like it.
That's all I got for Mom's Kare Kare, even though it's
nice.
a lot of drinking.
Well, I mean, you were seeing your boy for the first time in a long time, and
10 years.
You're out at took a pretty dope trip, so fucking A. It's good stuff.
There we go.
Well, cool. I like it. And I think we're going to call that a segment. That is our ode to our mama and our favorite subject, eating. Mom's Kare Kare.
And drinking.
All right. I think we are going to. Let's do. You know what? We're gonna change it up a little bit because we have our new segment, and I just realized I have not made a banner for it yet. Unfreaking believable. Slacking. I got it.
Making it right now.
Yep. We are introducing it. Well, we talked about it already, but it's time to have it be its own thing. Let me make sure I put this in the right place. And it's about us being athletes. As you can tell, athlete. We call it GAJ Sports Machine. Dun-dun-dun. I don't almost finish that. I don't want to get copywritten or anything. Yeah, so I don't know. You want to lead off or you want me to go?
I don't have a whole lot, so I can lead off.
Okay.
So I did not play any Muay Thai because I was out of town and because of something that happened while playing flag football.
Uh-oh.
So there's been 2 flag football games since we last had an episode. One of them I was away on vacation, so I didn't play that one. But the one I did play on, man, my team got killed. We got our asses kicked. There is a girl on that team who I just had the biggest crush on. She looks like Stephanie Tanner grew up and did not get on drugs. Stephanie Tanner from Full House, and she is a fucking athlete, dude. She is that girl can play. I call her Stephanie Tanner, but that girl can play. Whew. Kind of a tragic thing that happened in that game in the first half. Pretty early in the first half. I was on offense. I got the ball, caught the pass, started running, pulled my hamstring.
Oh no!
Oh god, it was bad. I did not play the rest of the game. I hobbled off, and the ref. I know the ref, so he was kind of concerned about me, and he pretty much said I'm done for a few weeks. So
you want to let that heal.
I was done for the rest of the game.
And a hamstring does not heal quickly.
And it's something that's been developing. Like I pulled my glute last season in the championship game, and then the first game of this season, I re-pulled my glute and a little bit of the upper portion of my hamstring. Then there was a week off because of something going on with the ocean where the tides were disrupting the fields. So I had a little bit of a break, and then I thought I was good. I was actually testing it at the gym. I was like, I think I'm good to play. But when you're on the field and your adrenaline's spiking up, you just go for it. And I went for a full sprint, and it was just a sharp pain. It went from my glute all the way down my hamstring. So even the top to the bottom of my hamstring, and I was like, I'm done.
Yep.
So I'm now my next game
that heal too. It won't be fast.
So there was a game when I was out on vacation, and actually my team won. I think we won pretty big, but I was there, so I could contribute. Next game is going to be this upcoming, not tomorrow, Friday, but a week from tomorrow, Friday, and I'm not sure how I'm going to be. I feel like I just need to tell my team, like, hey, I'm not going to be able to produce a whole lot. I can't run forward very fast. I need to sidestep or run backwards, so I'm going to look pretty silly. So I don't want to re-pull it and pull it even further.
Yeah, no, that's smart. Let it heal. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep nagging, and
it's gonna keep nagging, which it's been doing. It's my third time because it was my glute into my hamstring.
Yeah,
it's got progressively worse and worse. So
glutes are bad too, because I mean, people don't realize it, but your glutes are like, that's a big muscle.
Yeah, the glute's a big muscle. The hamstring's a big muscle.
Yeah, those are big muscles. So when you hurt one, you got to let it heal, or it potentially, when things are hurt, other parts of your body start to try and compensate for it. And when it's that big of a muscle, like, the rest of your body is trying to compensate for a lot, and you get hurt.
Yep, gets overworked, which is what happened to me.
Well, that sucks. Yeah,
that's all I got for Sports Machine.
All right. Well, my team. Okay, so let me think. Let me go in order here. All right, so we've been off for 2 weeks. So 2 weeks ago, the Sandlot, my Friday team, played 4TK. That's a church team. We swept them 2-0. They get, I don't know why, it's a church team, but they have a couple guys that like get a little chippy. Like, they get a big old chip on their shoulders, and they're not even very good. But yeah, we handled them pretty well. Honestly, we let them get a little closer than we should in the second game. So that's I'm up here on the 6-19 week. We handled them pretty good the first game, 15-8, and then it was a one-run game. The last game, I think we actually had to walk off because it was tied going into the last inning, and we snuck one out. So we almost let them get away with it. Oh no, I'm sorry. They beat us. I'm reading this the wrong way. we beat them handily the first game, and then I don't know what happened, but we let them get away with it the second game. We just never got going. So I think we stopped playing after like the first inning because we run rolled the first game. It was over in 4 innings. But then last week, I actually missed last week. I was pretty sick all day at work and decided not to play. I just felt like shit and I just needed to sleep. But the boys held it down. There was a few of us out too, which sucked because it was over 100 degrees with a heat index. But the boys that were there, they took care of business. Beat Yank D's 14-8 in game 1 and 13-3 in game 2. So at least it was a what seemed to be a fairly easy night. They rolled the team twice and hopefully didn't have to be out there for too many innings because it was hot. It was real hot. So glad they didn't suffer with a few of us out too much. And then Old Balls, my Wednesday team, we played. Get over there to that. So we're looking at what we're looking at here. 624. Lagore's Lovers. No idea who that team really is. But we handled them just fine. 29-9 in the first game 1. 17-14 game 2. That score was quite frankly closer than the game really was. We held them down pretty good. And then this week, so yesterday, we played Twisters. This is we like playing these guys. They're real nice. It's kind of weird. So the majority of the team is deaf. So like they aren't doing a whole lot of yelling or shouting out, and they're deaf, so they don't have like a speaker playing music. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird the first time you play them, but they're good guys. They're not all deaf, so you can talk to a few of them. But they've got some good players, but we were able to handle them okay the first game, 12-9. Got a little closer the second game. We were actually losing going into the last inning. We were down by... I'm sorry, going into the second to last inning, we were down 2. Argyle was lead off, and I was hitting right behind him. He hit the ball hard and was able to get a leadoff double, which was great because I was coming up and I like to hit behind the runner, so he likes to run. So I don't know what they were thinking or if he made a mistake pitch, but the pitcher gave me a perfect, outside edge pitch, and I was able to punch it right down the first base line, and Argyle was able to score from second pretty easily. I mean, I think I had a double off of it. So we tied it with like the first 2 at bats of that inning, and then going into the last inning, we were tied, and we had the hammer, so we just needed to score 1. And again, Argyle led off. He had a triple, and because he had a triple and he was the winning run, well, he was the go-ahead run, I should say. He was the go-ahead run. I think they miscalculated how much time they had left, because we do play time-limited games just because, they got to get multiple games in. They decided to walk me and walk the guy behind me to load the bases. And the strategy behind that is you have a force out anywhere. And if you can get an easy ground ball, like a routine ground ball, you can go home with it and keep the run off the board. But they did it. The problem is we had that with way too much time left. If they would have just played it out, and even if Argyle scored, if they could have gotten 3 outs quicker, they would have had a chance to get through into another inning. But they didn't do it right, and we actually ended up putting up a few runs. We put up 2 runs that inning, and ultimately we were able. They had the hammer that game, but they just could not get anything going. So we held them down and took the game. So on Wednesday, Old Balls. It's funny because last session we finished like in dead last, and here we are, 10-0, first place. I didn't show you the standings for the Sandlot. We're sitting right in third. The Heist cleaned us out pretty good. They beat us week 1. CLO, I don't think we've played them yet, but we've had a couple of split. We had one split that probably shouldn't have been a split, but it is what it is. That was against 4TK actually. So, but we're hanging in there. We're doing all right, and quite frankly, we should be able to. Well, we still have our week against CLO, so if we're good about it, we should be able to take them out, pull ahead of them, and we actually in a couple weeks get another shot at the Heist. So we were kind of annoyed because it was the first week. It was like coming right out of like the school year. So we were missing guys because they were, doing stuff with their kids, and we were trying to reschedule that game, and the Heist did not want to reschedule. I think they have it out for us because we usually split with them, and we've taken the lead, even though we'd be tied for first. We've beat them out because of like run differential. But yeah, the Sandlot's rolling. A little bit tougher right now, but we're coming around. And like I said, Old Balls. I don't know. We're doing old balls things. Somehow holding it down right now. So yeah, doing well. Then that, folks, is where'd it go? GAJ Sports Machine. All right, moving on. I'm gonna go ahead and say we're gonna go with I Play Nerd next, because I have some stuff.
All right, do it.
Thing, I am actually gonna start with a toy that I got. So, as you know, one of my favorite movies of all time is Ferris Bueller's Day Off, and I've shown you like the Cameron Fry
Funko Pop.
Funko Pop that I got like that was over a year ago. Well, over Prime Days, Sloan Peterson went on sale. I got it for like $4.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I got.
You should have. What all characters did they make from the movie?
It's so for this series, because there's a few different series. There's a few other ones, but for this series, this red dot one, I don't know what those signify, but they really only made Cameron Fry, Sloan Peterson, and Ferris Bueller.
So you need Ferris still?
I still need Ferris Bueller, yeah. And I don't know. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it. He never goes on sale, but he's not that expensive. He's like $12. He's usually somewhere between $9 and like $15.
Yeah, that's actually pretty cheap for a Funko Pop.
Yeah. The other ones, there's another like Ferris Bueller series from Funko Pop, and all three of them are like $40 each. I'm like, I'm good without that one.
You can wait for a little bit.
Yeah. I also got a new yard tool, and I don't know why I didn't take a full size picture of it, but I got a new gas powered string trimmer. This thing is cool.
Is that Weed Whacker?
Weed Whacker, yeah.
What they call it back in the day?
That's what most people still call it, but I don't know why. I think because I've been searching for them, and I was gonna buy a brand new battery powered one from DeWalt because I have DeWalt tools. They're all listed as the proper name is string trimmer, so I read it enough times that now I'm calling it a string trimmer. But my buddy had it, and he said he had a gas powered one that he wasn't using, and if I want it, I'm like, hell yeah, I'll buy it off you. Thanks to my buddy Sean, because he he actually just gifted it to me. Like he got it for free just because he wanted to tinker with it. Got it working again, and he likes his battery powered one better, so he's using that one, and he very kindly gifted us this one. I did need to change the fuel out on it. I probably still need to wipe it down a little bit. The handle's a little loose, so I need to fix that, but it works. Oh, and I had to change the string on it. That was the last piece of string on it, so I just took that out and replaced the string. But yeah, it worked out pretty well. So I have a new string trimmer. And then I mentioned we grilled for the first time. This is the new grill. My in-laws, Ashley's parents, got us this grill, and I finally put it together. And she works like a dream. Works like a dream. Nice. And I was even smart enough to... do I have it? Where'd I put it? I got... oh, shit. Where'd I put it? I got this cover for it, which fits pretty well. It's actually not even this cover. I don't know why, but this is what was pictured. And I don't know if it's really any different, but ours says Charbroiled, which is the brand, way bigger. It's like monogrammed on there. So it's covering this section of it. And it's a bigger logo, which I think I actually kind of like better. But yeah. So I got her protected, and we have our grill, and pretty pumped about it. Even got luckily I already had a can of propane because I take it camping. It wasn't all the way empty, but it didn't have enough to get all the burners going. So I just went ahead and got it exchanged, got a full tank, got the burners going so that we could burn off all like the kind of residual oil from the manufacturer. And then we did a little seasoning, and we cooked on it. So yeah, we're pretty stoked about the new grill. Yeah, got that. And then the other thing, something I'm going to share just because you have a closet also. We have a his and hers closet in our master bedroom, and I was getting a little annoyed because there's no light in there, so I couldn't see. I got to tell you, these lights I'm about to show you are awesome. Where did I put them? They are right here. These lights are the shit. So they're kind of like under cabinet lights. But what I like about them is, I think it's this one. They're kind of angled. So
okay.
I put them in the closet. They come in pairs, and again, Prime Days, they were on sale. So they come in pairs. So I actually got 3 sets for each closet. So I got six pairs, and I put 4 in, like 2 across the top, and then 2 kind of on the side a little bit lower, so you can see like the down by your shoes. And that's really all we needed. And they come with remotes. Dude, these things are awesome.
So wait, what type of battery did they use? Oh, they're rechargeable.
They're USB rechargeable. Yeah.
Okay.
So USB-C rechargeable.
So
I just put some magnet strips in there. Yeah.
Oh, it's magnet. Okay.
Yeah. So I put some magnet strips in there. I got them for like $20 per pair. So I got
2 for 20.
Yeah. Now I think they're back up to like 26 bucks. But if you keep an eye on them, I think
12 inch.
Yeah, they're a foot long. Like, they're great. They come with a remote, USB-C rechargeable. Dude, they're awesome. And they have different. Here you go. Let me just do it this way. So they have like different like temperatures. They have the warm, cool, and then like somewhere in the middle. And they work awesome. And they have a remote. So, and they have magnet strips for everything. So, if you want to keep the remote like on the outside of the closet, it's just a flat magnetic piece that you put on, sticky, it's got adhesive on it. So you can stick it right on the wall and then stick your magnet on there. I actually put those pieces inside the closet, so they're kind of out of sight, but easy to get to still. So
Yeah.
Ashley's got a remote. I have a remote. Then we have a couple extra remotes because they came in pairs.
So if you get multiple pairs, can you just use one remote or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
cool.
whenever I turn mine on, I end up turning Ashley's on too. So I just need to make sure I turn them all off. And now I have 2 extra pairs. I'm going to put them in the closet here in my office. So yeah, they work awesome. I should have taken a picture of them because they let in the closet great. Like if you ever have a hard time going through your closet trying to find something because it's too dark, these lights are fan-frickin-tastic. They're not flat, so they're not like just shining on one part of the closet. They're angled, which means if you put them in right, they're kind of pointed toward the middle, so it kind of lights up the closet really well, and then you can see really well. So that, yeah, I would 100% recommend these things. USB-C rechargeable, so most people don't have power outlets in their closet. You don't need them. But yeah, I highly recommend those. So yeah, that's what I've got for I Play Nerd. I'm gonna let Alex take over because he usually has way cooler shit than I do.
All right, this goes off plan because I was talking about a lot of Masters of the Universe and like superhero shit. But hold on, take a sip of my drink. I did go on a trip to Catalina Island with a longtime friend, Nick, who, even though it's his birthday, he brought me a gift.
No shit.
He actually had to bring us on the plane with him, and then I had to carry it on the boat. Where's the front? And a lot of people were asking me about it.
Oh my god, that is awesome.
This is made.
And that's just the box?
This is just a box. This is the box that's not getting thrown out.
I was gonna say, do not throw that box away. That is dope.
This is, God, I gotta look at who made this. You seen Vesco? Mondo. It is not. This is one of the high quality toy makers. He got one. He got this. So they made 2 different versions. They made this one, and then they made this, but with a couch, so they could sit. Somebody could sit on the couch. Oh, by the way, if we have an audio listener, they didn't know what the fuck's going on. It's a Beavis and Butthead action figure set made by a high class toy maker called Mondo. So Nick got this, and he said, "I want the one with the couch." So he got the couch. He goes, he told me, if I get the one with the couch, I'm gonna send you this one. And it says, send it to me. He's like, oh, I'll just bring it to you. I'll just bring it on the plane. Give it to me. So I was carrying this all throughout Catalina Island.
That's awesome.
So you know what? Fuck, dude. This is gonna be our first time opening that. I'm kind of
Oh yeah, like. We're doing an unboxing.
Yeah, dude.
First unboxing ever on the GAJ podcast. I like it.
This thing's fucking huge, by the way.
I was saying, it looked kind of heavy.
It's not heavy. It's just big and bulky. So if I can pop them out, holy shit! Oh, I got Cornholio. He has a Cornholio head.
Nice.
Oh man, this is holy crap! This is heavily packaged. I'm gonna try to get at least 2 of the figures out, 2 of each, 1 of each.
Is it this?
They're all specially wrapped and shit.
I think this is what Alex is opening right now.
Yeah. Pull that out.
Oh, I love it. I love all the arms and the heads. That's awesome.
Oh. Okay. So I got a couple out.
Here, let me put you back up. All right.
Here's Beavis.
Hang on, I'm gonna maximize your screen real quick. There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
By the way, this is my first time touching this shit. There's Beavis. Shit, dude.
That thing is awesome.
Here's Butthead. Oh my god, I can't believe I have these.
Those are sweet.
And then as an add-on, there's fucking Cornholio.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh man. So Nick got these and he said, I want the one with the couch, which comes with additional add-ons so you can have them sit on the couch. Like the one he gave to me, it doesn't have the legs that allow you to sit on the couch. Obviously it doesn't have the couch. So yeah.
And
Hey Dennis.
yeah, hey
Beavis.
this is, by the way, here's
goddamn. I have Beavis and Butthead action figures now.
here's the
These are high quality
couch.
Beavis. Yeah, there's the one.
Oh, that's good. So it's basically the same thing as yours, just with the couch and the extra legs and stuff.
Legs. Yeah, I'm not sure what else it comes with. I mean,
Yeah, because here's the box. Oh no, this one's actually a TV that comes with it.
Hold on, TV. Yeah, there's no TV with the one I have because, of course, it wouldn't make sense to have one.
Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. That's sweet. I like that. That's a dope gift.
Yeah, it's a little surprise from Nick. I knew he was gonna get it to me. Damn, like a Beavis and Butthead.
Nice work, dude.
90s baby, 90s.
Nice work, Nick. Right on.
And that's my I
Beavis
Play
and
Nerd
Butthead.
for this week.
That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. And that is our ode. It's actually our ode to Alex's personal project on YouTube called I Play Nerd. Check that channel out if you like checking out old school toys, just toy reviews, toy hunts. Good stuff. Go check that out. All right, moving into, this is actually our ode to my personal project on YouTube, even though I haven't done much with it in the last few months. It's called Hey Dad, Watch This. This is all about our adventures and shenanigans that we're getting into during the week. And I'm actually going to show you, let me get over to it really quick here. One of Ashley's adventures, which, by the way, she just got home. Where did the album go? I didn't even go to the right album, did I? Here it is.
Oh, she didn't see my toy.
Oh yeah, pull that back up. That was cool. He's about to show you what he got in Catalina Island.
Oh.
Well, from his buddy that they went to Catalina Island.
I'll show you the box first. That's what she said.
I know you want to go out.
Yeah, you gotta check out this box. This is awesome packaging. Look at that thing.
What?
That's the box.
It's the TV.
It's the TV from Beavis.
What was in the box? Like action figures?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up. I love.
Oh wait, you gotta show her the Cornholio head.
I need TV for my bunghole.
I love it. I would have bought it just for the box.
Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Anyway, so we're getting into Hey Dad, Watch This. And Ashley had an adventure a couple weeks ago, since it's been 2 weeks. She dropped her phone and thought she got lucky until she took the case off like a week and a half later. And
I didn't get lucky. It was broken.
found out this is how
Exploded.
lucky she was.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. But the front of it looked good.
The front of it was perfect, and this was covered by the case. But yeah, so she's actually going to get it fixed. Luckily, she's got Apple Care, and then we actually got her switched over to T-Mobile, so she's on our family plan now.
Got a new phone.
She has a new phone with no cracks on it. What's funny is, like, when we got together, she was still using an iPhone an iPhone 7 that she had for like 8 years, and she finally upgraded to, like, I think this cracked one was what, the 14, and now she's up to the 17.
17.
So,
I don't go through phones very often.
No.
That's actually the first phone I've ever dropped and broke.
Well, you did a pretty good number on it. But yeah, so Ashley got a new phone, and then
It was was my birthday. I got it on my birthday, so it was my birthday.
She got on her birthday, which after that she went with her friend Allie to
Dave Matthews Band.
the Dave Matthews concert.
Holy shit.
And this is actually a brand new venue here in the Kansas City area. It's called
The Morton Salt Amphitheater.
Molten Salt Amphitheater. So Morton Salt just moved their headquarters here to Kansas City in the last few years. I think they just moved here,
this
right?
year, yeah.
Was it this year? Yeah. Their headquarters is actually down here by us. It's right across the border in Kansas.
Okay. She wants to go outside.
But Morton Amphitheater is up north in North Kansas City, or Riverside, which is also where we looked for houses, but that would have made for a pretty long drive to work for me. So
Yeah.
And the houses there were, the ones that were in our price range were not in the best shape. So, but we really like the area up there, so maybe eventually we'll go in that direction.
But the amphitheater, 10 out of 10.
She says the amphitheater is a 10 out of 10. So brand new venue. It looks good.
Carlos Santana and the Doobie Brothers are going to be there in August, and it's on a Sunday.
Okay.
Just saying. I would like to go.
Did he sing Satellite?
Did he sing Satellite?
No, he didn't.
What?
But he did sing Bartender. He sang Trippin' Billies. He sang a few really good ones. Well, he sang a bunch of really good ones, but he didn't sing Crash.
Really?
Yeah.
Or I don't remember the names of the songs anymore.
Honestly, I felt like he didn't sing. I think he only sang like maybe 10 songs total.
What?
Because
Well, it's because he goes like jam band style. He goes
did
into
a
long
lot of
riffs.
He did a lot of jam band stuff, like more than the last time I saw him was like 10 years ago, and I felt like this time it was a lot more like jam band than the previous times. But it was a great concert. It was really good.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did he sing Crush?
Nope.
No Crush.
That song came out when I was in high school. And I connect that song to a girl I had a crush on. A girl named Laura. Tall blonde chick. Never happened. It never happened.
Did you talk about our dinner yet?
She was very friendly to me though.
Yeah. Sure did.
You
Sure did.
Just finished that last night.
Finally.
All right.
Yeah, it was good.
I'm gonna take. You can't see Millie right now, but she's laying in the hallway with the saddest face ever. she wants to go out.
Fireworks.
Although I didn't think she would want to go because they were setting off fireworks earlier. That's why I left the door open, because I was like, she's gonna want to come in here.
Oh, that was very sweet of you.
So
Was she in here?
she would just sit here for a little while.
Oh. Okay, we'll go outside. All right, bye, Alex.
All right.
I like your Beavis and Butthead.
Thank you. I like it too.
Yeah, so that was Ashley's adventure. My adventure was, one, I used a new string trimmer and mentioned it. We got the new grill, so I got to grill for the first time as a homeowner on my own grill. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. I thought I had more pictures of like the grilling and stuff, but I guess not. But yeah, so Ashley broke a phone, got a new phone, and then went to go see Dave Matthews Band. Oh, you know what? Did I show you what I got her for her birthday?
Nope. A phone case?
Did not. Should have. I actually, so you know this. You know she's kind of a foodie. So she's got all the fun utensils and stuff like that. So I actually got her this really nice knife sharpener. So this is like a pretty high-end knife sharpener, especially for just a home user. This is the Chef's Choice 15XV Edge Select Professional Electric Knife Sharpener. So this it sharpens, hones, and polishes. So it's a pretty legit knife sharpener. So that's what I got her, because she's been wanting one for a few years. But when we were still in the condo, we were just running out of kind of out of space for appliances, so I kind of held off it for the last couple of years because I've had it kind of queued up, but we just didn't have the room. Well, now that we're in the house, there's finally room again, so got a nice new knife sharpener, and it's pretty legit. It's pretty legit. So if you are into cooking and good like cooking knives that you want to keep for a long time, this is the one to go with. I actually read several reviews on the best knife sharpener to get, and this is it. This is the one. So yeah. But anyway, that is what I have for Hey Dad, Watch This. I'm hoping to get into some stuff. I'm actually going to Ohio for a week here soon.
Damn.
So hopefully we'll be able to get some footage there. And then also I need to get some editing done on some softball footage. But what do you have? What have you been getting into?
Right. As I alluded to earlier, I did go on a vacation out to Catalina Island with my buddy Nick. I have not seen it in 15 years. Close to 15 years
really?
for Lollapalooza. Yeah, Lollapalooza.
Oh, shit. Last time we saw him was the last time I saw him.
Yeah. Last time I saw those Ohio State guys, except for Quan. I saw Quan back in 2018, I think.
Oh,
last
when
time
he
I
got
saw
married?
him. No, he got married in 2013. He just happened to be in town 2018, him and his wife.
Gotcha.
So, I'm gonna have to throw some. So with the Catalina Island, we tried to get other guys to come out, but scheduling and budgets didn't really work out, which is kind of understandable.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, Catalina Island is part of the Los Angeles County area. It is about 20-30 miles off the coast. It's an island. It's actually, I think it was first owned by the Wrigley family, which is why there's a lot of Cubs. The Cubs used to have spring training there for like 30 years. And let me see, what picture can I get queued up here? Sorry, I screwed up a lot of pictures earlier today.
I think I have something for you if you need it. Here.
Oh. Yep, there's one of them. That was at a. Yeah, I walked into I didn't know anything about the whole Cubs thing there. I walked into a fucking gift shop. I was like, why is so much Cubs shit in here? Holy shit. And later on I realized Cubs had spring training there. Why did they have spring training there? Because the island was owned by the Wrigley family. Wrigley Field, Wrigley family. So
nice.
That's how that happened. That's why they had spring training there. It was back in, I think the last time they had it there was probably in the 50s or 60s. So
I'll say they don't still have spring training there.
No, it's fucking expensive to get out there. It's difficult to get.
Give me a second. Just because I see something in this picture, I got to show you guys something, but keep going.
All right. So, actually, I got a screen share, but Jordan's not here to do that. So, it was, so as far as Catalina Island goes. So, first, me and Nick spent one night in Long Beach because it's right by where we depart to on the boat to get to Catalina Island. So, we spent one night in Long Beach, had dinner there. Long Beach is not known as a safe area, but luckily Nick picked a hotel that is in the gay district, so I felt pretty safe. Had a fucking bum ass steak. Ooh, had a good steak. Holy shit! Yeah.
I've got that total bowl. That one looks way bigger, but I've got a version of it. Yeah, that's pretty sick. That was cool. It's like, I gotta show that real quick. So you guys stayed in Long Beach, and then the next day took the boat out there? Oh, did I lose you?
Oh, sorry, I hit mute.
I was like, are you talking?
No, I muted my mic by accident. Let me get queued up and do screen share.
Oh, that's 2016. It's Biggie.
Yeah, they were playing the World Series, the final, the last like inning 10 of the final game.
Yeah, man, that was insane. Oh, here you got something queued up. All right, let me check. Whoa. So
this is going to be on the boat going to Catalina Island. Once we were starting to arrive there, there's going to be no sound because we can't figure out how to do sound here. So I'm on the
Yeah,
boat.
don't forget
This is
that.
approaching Catalina after departing from Long Beach. Pretty cool. There's a boat.
Is it a pretty smooth ride, or is it? Does it get
It
fairly
starts off
bumpy?
slow when you're in the harbor, and then they pick up speed. And it's actually pretty cold out there.
Is it a
You're,
smooth
out in the
ride
middle of
though,
the
or
ocean.
like is it a pretty big?
No,
boat,
it's a
or
big
is it-
boat. It's a big boat. So I mean, if you're prone to motion sickness, you might get a little bit. I was fine. It's like I
Okay.
kind of felt it a little bit, but I got used to it really quick because it's a big boat. What other pictures I got? So I'll show kind of view from our from a hotel out of Aurora.
So that's cool. You actually stayed on the island then.
Oh yeah, after
Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize
They-
that.
So that was a video of it. Here's just a kind of a
That's cool. Is that the harbor?
picture from. There's like a balcony. Yeah, overlooking. This is right from the hotel. Like we saw it. I was like, I can't believe more people are not on here. We spent time just hanging out there, drinking coffee, or just chilling.
Nice.
What else I got here? We did go kayaking, which we couldn't record because they said we recommended you do not bring your phones out there because you're gonna everyone loses their phone every day. People lose their phone every day. I was like, okay, we're gonna leave our phones here. Hold on, scroll through some pictures. We did go on a golf cart ride, which is cool because it goes. If you can see the picture here, the golf cart goes like all around, and it goes really, really high up here, even further up.
Nice.
And I am not good with heights. Luckily, Nick was driving. Where's my picture, bitch? This is actually pretty high up there. This is a
Nice.
golf cart, by the way. So it's like open. There's no door.
Yeah.
It's just-
Yeah.
At one point, I got flipped out because some of the roads don't have railings. So if you're being a dumbass or you're drunk, you can easily just drive off the cliff. And there's one point where Nick was pulling off the side so we could take a picture. And I started freaking out because he got really close.
It's like whoa.
Yeah, exactly. So outside the golf cart. Come on, picture. We did go spend a day on the beach. Descanso Beach is the big one there. And it was just that was Saturday, so it got kind of nice. You can't see too much of it, but the people have floaties here, and and at some point it's got filled with floaties. People, there's a fucking unicorn.
Oh my
That
god.
thing is huge.
I've seen multiples of those. Like I've sat in one.
I talked to the guys that bought that. I was like, "How much did that cost?" $82. I was like, "That was completely worth
Jesus.
it." That was absolutely worth it. I mean, given it's obviously it's gonna cost a lot because it's on the island. And it's a vacation area, so it's even costing more. So $80 bucks for it's a giant ass unicorn, by the way.
I'll say, that's a pretty big one.
It's the size of a couch. It's huge.
I got one from like Five Below, but it wasn't that big.
and not on an island.
And not on an island, right?
And then there was the nightlife. We went to a place called Hold on, it's on my phone. I can't pronounce it. El Galeon. We went there. We got there on a Thursday, so we went there Thursday night, there's a DJ there. We went there Friday night, which is a karaoke, and then Saturday was also a karaoke. That I left on. My last night there was Sunday, and Thursday night we came across a bachelorette party.
Of course you did.
I'm trying to figure out which picture do I want to show, which video do I want to show first. So we were talking to the DJ a little bit. We became buddies with him, and we were both requesting songs. And Nick requested a song, and he said, "When the time's right, play Juvenile, Back That Ass Up."
Nice.
And my video. Hold on, sorry, I need to preview this. Hell, let's just throw it on there. The bride went nuts. You can't hear it, or can you? You probably can't hear it.
No.
Well, Juvenile's Back That Ass is playing.
Say,
So this
you
is
know the song.
this is the tamest one. So that's a Tame video.
Oh, geez.
Here is, hold on, where are we? This is the video. They didn't know I was filming this, but after I filmed it, just said, the girls looked at me and said, hey, they filmed this and posted it. I said, okay. This is before they knew I was filming. Come on, let's go. She is definitely a white chick that can twerk. You can hear Nick in there.
Like, yeah, she's working that out a little bit.
And here's the one that Nick loves. Loading. Obviously, she twerks a lot.
Get it, girl.
That was our Thursday night there. We ran the bachelorette party. Then there's karaoke nights and two karaoke nights, and Friday night was really good. Saturday night was not as good. I think there were too many like country songs and slow songs, and I have nothing against Bad Bunny, but I don't know his music, so I can't.
Yeah.
And I think people like older people are not familiar with it, so we couldn't get that. But the first karaoke night, which was Friday, and there was like Nirvana, there was all kinds of good shit, and we were just singing.
You gotta sing something high energy if you're gonna sing karaoke.
Yeah. There's we met another group of girls, and one of them was like, she was talking to me, she was like, come back here tomorrow. I was like, okay. And I was telling Nick about it the next day. He goes, Aro, he's gonna call me Alex. She had a ring on. I was like, oh shit, didn't notice that. But we went back there, and I did not end up seeing her.
You did.
But we didn't meet some other girls from Dallas. They live in Dallas, but one of them's from Wisconsin, two of them from Wisconsin, and we were talking to them, and we're kind of joking around because there's some slow songs being picked. I'm like, this is getting kind of lame as far as the karaoke song selection goes. So two guys went up there. They started singing Drops of Jupiter. Yeah. And the girl's like, two guys singing Drops of Jupiter. And she's kind of hinting at something. I turned to her and I said, Happy Pride Month. And she put her head on me and started laughing.
That makes sense. Although that can hit. The problem is if it doesn't, it's a bomb. If you get everybody to sing it, it's awesome, right? But if nobody's singing it with you, then it kind of sucks.
Yes.
Unless you got some pipes that you can just wail. Like,
there were some good singers as far as karaoke goes. There's a girl that was singing. Some girl sang some Adele song the first night. Another girl was singing. I don't remember what she was singing, but she was good. I had to high five her after that. I was like, "Good job."
Nice.
And there's a guy who sing like Frank Sinatra type songs, and he sounded really good doing it.
Okay, I can get into that.
Me and Nick didn't go up there. I was about
to ask you that. Like, what did you guys sing? But...
Yeah. I might do when I go out to karaoke night here. Maybe I'll do it again. But man, last time I went out to karaoke here, it sounded so bad. I heard myself, and I was like, "This is terrible." That's all I got for Hey Dad, Watch This. That was my trip to Catalina, Long Beach, and Catalina Island.
We are gonna keep the ball in your court because it is time. For Nobody Wants This. And brother, you've been posting some shit, and my wife's been seeing it and asking questions, so I think there's some stories. I feel like there's some stories this week.
Yeah, there are. I'm trying to figure out which one I want to go first. Expand the roster, or is there go back to that like the varsity team? I'll go expand the roster first. Another girl. Didn't really fully meet her. I've noticed her. She's a good-looking girl. She does have a nickname in my head now. She's really skinny, tan blonde girl. I call her Beanstalk. She's so skinny.
Jeez.
Which could be insulting, but she's still a good-looking girl. And God, this is going back. It's been so long since we did an episode. This was a long time ago now. So I saw her.
It's been 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was at the pool 2 weeks ago. And I just occupied a chair next to her, and I was like, hey, she's kind of hot. Not a whole lot of interaction went on. Instead, when she got up to to leave, I just told her to have a nice day. I think she said thanks and have a nice day too, or something like that. So kind of more of like laying the seed down for further interactions, and laying the seed down. By the way, laying the seed down does work when they don't initially pay attention to you, because we'll get to that later. She does look kind of bitchy though. She looks like a hot,
RBF.
skinny, bitchy girl. Yeah, resting bitch face.
Yep.
But it might just be a look. Yeah, it might just be a look. Not really expanding the roster type, but Ice Queen's been when I interact with her, she's a lot more friendly to me.
Yeah, but
You don't have her
she
shit off.
she got a man.
She does have a man, but she's a lot more friendly than me. So who else have we talked about? Tomboy and Cowgirl. All right. So last week I was out of town. The week before last week, so right after we recorded the podcast, I went to the pool, and where we left off with let's say Cowgirl. The week before that, before our last recording, I was at the pool in the chair next to her, and obviously she's hot. She was drinking something. She had a drink with her, and I went back to my place, got a White Claw, and I kind of used that to kind of open up, have an approach with her and say, "Hey, what are you drinking?" She said, "I'm drinking wine." I said, "Okay." I said, "I couldn't let you drink alone." And she's like, "Okay, cheers." She said, she gave me her name, and she said what building she lives in. And that was kind of it. She didn't seem interested in talking to me. So I was like, okay, well, she's not interested in talking to me. Then a week later, I went to the pool. I didn't see her there, but I saw Tomboy there. So I went to a chair near Tomboy, said hi to her. By the way, the Cowgirl's way hotter than Tomboy. For the record. I was sitting there. Tomboy doesn't really talk a lot, but I was there, and then I noticed that at one of the chairs that I could have occupied, right next to it, there was a towel on there, and that was Cowgirl's. She just happened to run back home to do something. I was like, I could have next to her. Given I was like, she was kind of cold to me the first week, so I didn't put a whole lot of priority in trying to interact with her. So, or even interacting with Tomboy, because she was kind of caught up in a book or her Amazon Kindle. So I was looking at my phone, and then I went into the pool because I'm trying to. This is after I pulled my hamstring, so I'm trying to put cold temperatures on my hamstring. So I'm in the pool looking at my phone, and Cowgirl is at her chair, laying back up, like her back's up, which means her head's facing away from the pool. Someone's chilling at the pool. All of a sudden, she looks back at me. I mean, her sunglasses are off, her hat's off. She looks back at me like, "Hey, talk to me." Like, she said, "Hi," and then her name, "Hi, Cowgirl." So we started talking a little bit and kind of doing like the whole like, "Oh, what do you do?" "Okay, cool." And then she's like, I got burned last week, so I got to go back in. So she said, "I'll be back here next week." And I said, "Oh, cool. So will I." And I thought, "Oh, wait a minute, I'm gonna be fucking Catalina." I said, "Oh, no way, I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna be out on Catalina Island." She goes, "Oh, okay." She's like, "Try the buffalo milk."
Oh, okay.
So that's where I got the buffalo milk thing from. I was like, "Okay, well, I'll let you know how I like it." And then she had to go because she's Caucasian. She's not like me. She's gonna freaking burn. So I did not get her phone number, which I should have done, because I don't know how to find her now. Because I don't see her a whole lot. I just happened to see her two weekends in a row, and before that, last time I saw her, or the first time I saw her was months before that, because I was like, "That Cowgirl's hot" from a distance. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to encounter her again. But that's Cowgirl. And like I said, the previous week, she didn't seem interested in talking to me, but I was, laying the seed down. And she looked back at me. She's like, "Come, hey, it's me. Talk to me." And I was like, "Okay." But that was expanding the roster part of
expanding
nobody
the
wants
roster.
Do we have a banner for this? Whatever.
Sure.
Oh, there we go.
They're all on timers, so they go off after.
Okay. So all right, now we're gonna go back to the varsity team. I don't know if I'll call it. Sure, we'll call it the varsity team. The current roster, even though I didn't really talk about Ice Queen. So with New Girl, when we last left off weeks ago, I was distancing myself from her. I was kind of being avoidant of her altogether. I was parking my car in a different area of the parking lot. I was taking a different route to the trash can or the dumpster to throw out my trash because I didn't want to walk by her apartment. And I had to run into her on a Thursday around lunchtime because she works from home on Thursdays at the gym. And we talked from like 30 or 40 feet away. And I said, okay, we could kind of talk about us over the weekend. That never happened. That never happened over the weekend. We never had that talk because I'm not gonna say it may just be scheduling. I think it may have been like maybe miscommunication where maybe she was expecting me to initiate her and I was expecting her to initiate. So the weekend happened without us talking. And then Monday night came and she was kind of like, I think she was a little upset that we still weren't talking. So she sent me a message and then she said, hold on, I got a cute picture. Hold on. She said, hey, I got a new fur baby. And
That's
I'm
what
not a
you
cat
said.
person.
You posted something about fur babies or something.
Yeah,
A
I'm
term
not a
that
cat
I've never
person.
heard you
but-
use before.
Did I say fur baby? Throw it on
I
there.
think
Like,
it's on one of your posts somewhere.
no. Can you throw my screen share up?
Oh, sorry. Oh,
So
black
that is
cat,
hold
huh?
on, where are my notes? It is a
Showing
black
your
cat.
nose.
I show my nose. Yeah. So she sent me the picture. She's like, I got a new fur baby. Come down and meet him if you want. I was like, okay, you know what? We didn't get to talk over the weekend. He looks cute. I'll come down and meet him. And it just kind of hit me with something else that gets a little too personal, too private to share on a podcast or at my
Yeah,
family.
so you don't have to do
Me
that.
too. So she kind of she told me something, and I knew I had to freaking drop the avoidance act and kind of be there for her. So I said, okay, I need to see you today. So I went and saw her. This was Monday night. So I'm helping her get through something, or was helping her get through something at that time. Ended up staying. Sorry, let me look at my notes because I'm trying to look at my notes and look at the pictures I got. So this is right before I was leaving for Catalina. 2 days before I was leaving for Catalina. So I ended up staying at her place 2 nights in a row before going to Catalina because I'm helping her get through something. And I'm there with her and her cat. So I'll show you more pictures of her cat. That's her cat. I was chilling out there. This is actually New Girl. I make sure to use a picture that doesn't show her face. And even one of those days, she actually came back home from work early to finish up from home, and she's like, I ran into her, and she's like, hey, just why don't you come work down here at her place? So I was like, okay. So that's when I had videos of me playing with her cat, or I had my laptop with me on her bed, and her cat was kind of coming up to me. So that's when he saw some of these videos I posted on YouTube, where her cat was just all over my laptop and coming up to me on video.
Yeah, this is the one.
Once again, you probably can't hear the audio.
Nope. A little bit, but not like through the speakers. Just because
Yeah.
your mic's picking it up.
Yeah, that was it. Oops, sorry.
But I'm not a cat person, but this kitten's kind of cute.
I'm not a cat person.
I'm not a cat person at all. Do I need to share anything else? Nope. Pictures? Nope. Okay. Let me stop screen sharing. So, spent some time with staying at New Girl's place. That first night is when the Taco Bell Del Taco combo happened. And we're just sitting around. She was like, hey, can you drive to Taco Bell? I was like, I want to drive to Taco Bell. We may have had some drinks too prior to that. I was like, I'm going to order Uber Eats, my treat. So we ordered Uber Eats, Taco Bell, and then an hour and a half later, she's like, I'm so hungry. Let's get Del Taco. And I was thinking, oh, dear God. And I was like, you know what? Now's a good time to get this out of my system because I want to do this once a year. Do the Del Taco, Taco Bell combo.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
that's how that Taco Bell night happened. And then the next night was Pokey. And then the next night I ended up going up to Long Beach to meet up with Nick. So an incident that happened in Catalina. First night there was Thursday night. Keep in mind, I was spending the night at New Girls a couple nights.
Yeah.
Me and Nick got drunk. We had to share the same bed because there was only one bed in the room. And when I was in, I texted you this. I texted you some of this. Keep in mind, Nick's a pretty conservative guy.
Yeah.
He's a pretty conservative guy. So we're in the same bed. I'm drunk. I forget who I'm in bed with.
We're not
Well,
talking about his
asleep,
politics, by the way. He's just a little bit of a low key guy.
I say both.
Yeah.
But I guess I put my arm around him. And he's like, oh, Alex is drunk. So he's going to pick my arm and put it back over my side. And then later on in the night, I started to rub his back. Very caressingly. And then I was doing it in my sleep and I realized, New Girl, have you been doing deadlifts? And we both fucking freaked out at the same time. Like, oh shit, sorry. I thought Nick was New Girl. I was caressing his back.
Oh my god, are you rubbing his butt?
No, that was coming up though.
Working your way down.
So that happened. And then the next night, we called our buddy Josh, another guy I haven't seen since Lollapalooza. He was actually driving when we called him. And we were talking about the fish to call us. And hey, Josh, here's what I did last night. And he started laughing. I was like, oh shit, dude, pull up the side of the road. I want you to crash. But the next day,
Oh my god, that
breaking out
is
loud.
hilarious.
We're chilling out on that balcony, and I showed you a picture of it. I started laughing. I was like, I can't believe I can't believe last night I fucking rubbed your back as if you were a New Girl.
Oh god.
By the way, their backs feel a lot different. I'm talking way different.
That is hilarious. Oh god, that's fucking funny.
So that was the incident that happened our first night in
jeez.
Catalina. I did not
That's
do
so
it any other night after that.
Oh my god, that's
While I was in Catalina,
That's
New
awesome.
Girl and I were texting back and forth because she was still dealing with the thing that she was still dealing with. So I was helping her get through that. And eventually, when I was there, she got over it. So we kind of stopped texting when halfway through my trip there. Then I got back, not knowing how things are going to be, because in my mind I was like, okay, I'm going to help her get through this. And then when I get back, it goes back to me being kind of avoiding her. But
why?
this shit happens. But I didn't know if I was actually going to do that. So I don't think I will. We haven't really spoken a whole lot. We saw each other from a distance. I was at the gym. She was walking back into her place. So we waved to each other. So I'm not going to be avoidant of her, as far as I know. And then today I was, obviously, like I said, I walk by her place a lot because it's just into my pathway where I walk.
Yeah.
I think she saw me walk by. Maybe shirtless, maybe not. Who knows? And she texted me saying, "No, thanks for helping me get through whatever." And I said, "Yeah," kind of said my thing. And then, as a friendly act, I was out running errands. And I said to stop by Trader Joe's, and I got her favorite flowers, which are sunflowers, and I dropped them off at her door and didn't text her to let her know I left or something. That's really all that happened as of today. And when I was at Trader Joe's, it was the most guy thing ever, where I was looking at these sunflowers that look like they're dead. I'm like, I was Googling, what's the life cycle of sunflowers? So there's another lady that was buying flowers. I just had to talk to her, said, "Hey, excuse me." I'm like, "Do you know anything about sunflowers?" And she's like, "Yeah, a little bit." I showed her them. She's like, "Oh, those are gonna bloom again. They're gonna, I don't know what you call them, what flowers do. They open up." Oh, she said they're gonna open up again. They're gonna open up. I was like, "Okay, good. I just want to make sure they're not dead." And I said, hey, sorry, I'm a guy. I don't know this shit. She's like, no, it's all good. So I got the set of flowers. I dropped them off at her place. Text her, left you something to brighten up her day or whatever. Whenever I said that sounds gay as shit. But that was the update on me and New Girl. I don't know what else is going to happen with her and me. It's a holiday weekend. I'm not trying to do a whole lot.
So why don't you see what she's up to?
I mean, I talked to Nick about the nobody wants this type shit. I told him, like, I'm going after Cowgirl. That's a new exciting toy. I don't know how I'm going to go after. I don't know how I'm going to go after Cowgirl.
Toy.
I don't know how I'm going to find her. Right. I do walk around our apartment complex, so I do walk by her building a lot.
Uh-huh.
But I've never seen her outside her building, so I don't know. I see Beanstalk. The Beanstalk is still kind of in the bitchy phase for me.
Yeah, you
But
should have
laid
asked
down.
the one for her number.
I should have asked Cowgirl for a number. I should have been like, hey, thanks for the recommendation of the buffalo milk. You know what? Give me your number. I'll let you know how I feel about it when I'm in Catalina. I thought about that too late.
That'd have been a good one.
Yeah, but like a lot of neighbors would have heard me say that.
So,
including Tomboy.
I stand by
So I don't know what to do.
So,
I'm just gonna go to the pool every day until I find her. Which I go to the pool a lot anyways. That's how I get this tan.
I'll say if you're there anyway, like.
By the way, Cowgirl, when so she has a cowboy hat, or sorry, a cowgirl hat, and when she takes it off, she has like a hat head. It's hot. That's all I gotta say. It looks hot.
Really?
Yeah. When you see her take off the cowboy hat, she has the cowgirl hat head. I don't know what it is, but it still looks good. I mean, it flattens their hair, but I think it's when you see them take off the hat, where it's kind of got this sexy vibe to it. And by the way, we were in Catalina. We're at a bar. First time I had buffalo milk. There was another girl there wearing a cowgirl hat, and I was just going nuts for her. She was hot.
Nice.
So then Nick's like, "You have a type now." I was like, "Apparently."
Like, I guess I do.
Yep, that's it. That's all I got for I Play Nerd this week. Expanding the roster. The varsity team is there's still some of that.
All right. Working it out, making some progress. I don't know. I feel like you should. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I guess curious what your goal is. Like, are you trying to
The goal is
narrow it
Cowgirl.
down, or are you just having fun?
Just having fun.
Oh, all right, yeah.
Like I want to try to win over Beanstalk. I kind of feel like I won over Ice Queen a little bit. She's much more friendly to me.
Yeah,
When
but
I
she's
talk to her.
married.
She never initiates conversation with me. I initiate, but she's more smiley. She'll continue talking to me as opposed to like answer the question with a one-word answer and then looking back at her phone.
Yeah, but she's married.
No, she's not. She has a boyfriend.
Oh, I thought she was married.
No. Raven Hair's married. Raven
Oh,
Hair's
okay.
Raven Hair's husband's awesome. I love those guys. I love this too. I love hanging out with them.
That's cool. Yeah,
Her
it's
husband's
not
actually
fun.
older than you. But we talk about like fucking football. I'll make a joke about an 80s song and he'll laugh at it.
How
He's
old,
that
how old
old.
is she? She can't be.
She is 36, 35, 36,
Oh, okay.
37. He is 48, maybe 49. So they're about
Good for
4
him.
years apart. And she
Good
is.
for him.
My neighbors and I have talked where we're like, she's out of his league or he's punching up. Which if you saw them, you'd be like,
I'll
yeah.
pick this coverage.
One of those like, how did you end up with that? He's cool. I like him. I like the husband.
That's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Good shit, dude. Good shit.
Yeah, move on to the next segment. I gotta take a piss.
It's all juicy. All right, while Alex is doing that, I'm going to go ahead and roll us into the next segment. It is about the entertainment in our lives. Everybody can relate to this, even in the summertime. It is called What You Watching. And I kind of split this up a little bit. I think a lot of us watch a lot of the YouTubes. And right now, I'll be honest, I have not spent a lot of time watching YouTube lately, other than just to catch the Cubs condensed games and a little bit of the World Cup action, actually. I've been catching that more on the live games, just kind of turning it on, letting it play, and catching a few plays here and there. But yeah, just YouTube has been mostly the condensed Cubs games. TV shows, we are still working our way through Man in the High Castle. We're actually on season 2. And we started watching a show, I don't know if you guys are familiar with this, but it's called 11/22/63. It's got James Franco in it, and he finds this like wormhole where he's able to go back to it's actually a few years before it, but it's about the Kennedy assassination, and they go back to, I think he goes back to like 1960 or 61 and stays there to try and prevent the assassination of, the goal is to prevent the assassination of John F. Kennedy. It's just okay. I'm into it because I started it, but we're still watching it. It's just okay. I don't know that I want to recommend it. I'm going to finish it, but I don't think I would start it if I knew what I know now. It's an interesting.
Well, I was a picture. Which show or movie is this?
It's a show called 11/22/63. It's got.
So it's about trying to. Oh, which Franco?
James Franco. Wait. Yeah, James Franco. That was in. Like he's in movies with like
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen and.
How new is this movie? Because he got canceled
It's
5 years ago.
It's a show on Netflix.
Okay.
So
he goes back in time.
He goes back in time. The goal of him staying back there is to prevent the assassination of President Kennedy. So when he goes back in the wormhole, it's actually before, if he comes back to the present, and then goes back in, he always, whenever he goes back into the wormhole to go back to the past, it goes back to the exact same time on the exact same day every time. So to prevent the assassination, he has to stay there. And
so what's the name of the movie again? I'm gonna look it up.
It's a series. It's called 11/22/63. Here, Jesus I'll put Christ. It up. Let me see.
11, 20. Okay.
It is.
That is the guy who got canceled. Hey.
Yeah. So here it is. Teacher travels back in time to stop JFK's assassination, but altering history proves more dangerous.
Oh, that's from 10 years ago, dude.
Is it really? Oh,
before,
shit.
Yeah, before he got canceled. By the way, this is the exact plot from an episode of Quantum Leap from the 80s. And I'll give you a spoiler from like 40 years ago. So Sam Beckett is the guy. So he goes back in time. He at the end of the episode, JFK still gets assassinated, and he's like, I failed. And his Iggy, the guy he's still in the future, but he's able to contact him. He says, no, originally Jackie died too.
Oh.
So he succeeded. He just didn't know he succeeded. Because originally Jackie Kennedy Onassis, or I guess there was Onassis at the time, Jackie Kennedy also died in that assassination. So that's the Quantum Leap.
I remember there being an episode. I just didn't remember what it was about.
Yeah, that's the only. Honestly, that's the only episode of Quantum Leap I remember.
Huh.
And I was like, holy shit! It's kind of like I was a little kid. I may have been like in single digits. My age may have been in single digits. I was like, holy shit!
I liked that show back in the day. I actually started watching it. What was it on? I think it was on like Tubi.
The 80s one or the newer one?
The 80s one. Because I wanted to watch the new one, but then I was just like, I kind of want to watch the original. And I started watching it, but then got busy and stopped watching it, so I haven't watched it in a while.
I've watched some YouTube videos or YouTube channels where they revisit some of these old shows, and they're like, "Hey, remember the show? Do you remember what happened at the end?" And at the end of Quantum Leap, he never goes home.
Let's say I don't think he ever went home.
Yeah, that's the end of the show. They say he never made it home, which is kind of a bummer. But you're like, okay, whatever.
I'll say, did they ever close it out though? Like, didn't they just get canceled? They never actually.
From what I remember
show?
from the YouTube video that talks about, it, they said they gave it a proper ending, but the proper ending was that he just never made it home, back to his
That's
own
weird.
time period. He just keeps leaping and leaping and leaping, which is actually kind of cool because it's not the predictable ending. It's not like, okay, I'm going to guess in the series finale, he just leaps home and everyone's happy and he gets reunited with his family and his friends and his coworkers. No,
That's not the case.
spoiler from 35, 40 years ago.
Yeah. Huh. That's too bad. What a weird way to end the show, though. Like,
I like it. I like they just said, we're not gonna do the obvious thing, the predictable thing.
gonna have to check that out.
Given I don't remember it.
I might. I don't know. I might. Maybe I will continue watching that one if it's still on Tubi. I think it was Tubi. Oh no, it was. I think like just the Roku channel. Like Roku has an app on their platform with free shows and stuff like that. They have commercials, but they're free. Maybe I'll resume watching that one. But yeah, that's really the only thing that is an update from 2 weeks ago is that we're still watching Man in the High Castle. We're into season 2. Other than that, just been watching some condensed games and then catching some World Cup action when I can. Yeah, sometimes I watch it during lunch. Sometimes I'll watch it for a while when I get home. I think the only other thing I've been watching, like if I'm not watching with Ashley, is I've started watching this show called Sheriff Country, which is kind of a spinoff from Fire Country.
I have no idea what this is either.
It's a CBS show or it's on Paramount Plus. I don't know why I watch it. They're just dramas. I don't know, but I'm into them, so I'm watching them. And then I'm also watching Dutton Ranch, which is a spinoff from the Yellowstone. It's Rip and Beth's story after the Yellowstone ends.
I actually know who Beth is because I watched one season of Yellowstone before I decided I'm not into it.
Oh, I was totally into it. And I'm in Dutton Ranch. I watched The Marshals. It sounds like they're going to have a season 2 of that one, so that's cool. The Marshals is Casey's story. After
I know that. Kevin Costner dies. A spoiler. Kevin Costner dies, right? At some point.
His character dies because they got into like disputes and he didn't come back to the show.
Yeah, that's what I heard. There was a contract thing, payment thing, and they just said, we'll just kill him off.
I think it was a scheduling thing because, like, I think the way I understand it, and I didn't ever like verify this, but they kept pushing like the recordings of the final season. What was going to end up being the final season anyway?
He was filming a movie, which fucking flopped.
Yeah, they never even released the second. It's supposed to be a trilogy.
Yeah. It flopped so hard, they're like, nope, we're done.
Well, because it was like 4 hours long. It was way too long. I already forgot what it's called even. The Last Frontier or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah. So I'm watching the Dutton Ranch, Sheriff Country, and Man in the High Castle, and Fire Country. But movie-wise, I haven't watched anything really lately. Just been busy with work and softball and homeowner, like house projects. that I've still got to do. So haven't had too much time to do that, but I don't know. I might take some time. When I'm in Ohio, I was gonna work from home. I think I'm only gonna end up working like 2 days, and the rest of the time will just be PTO. So I might have some time to watch some movies, but I'm also gonna try and catch up with some people. Definitely have to do a bunch of yard work because the bushes are getting out of hand again. So gonna bring some tools. I'm actually gonna bring my new to me string trimmer, so I can do some yard work.
Over in Ohio? Over in Centerville?
In Centerville, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know if you saw those pictures. Let's see, where is it? Where are you? Like, this one. The bushes are just getting crazy again, so I gotta.
Yeah, of course.
I gotta trim these all down.
That's before they replace the door, isn't it?
Yeah. So the door's new. This is all like this stuff. I guess I can't zoom in. These side windows. I don't know if they're new, but they definitely got refreshed. They took out something there. So I don't know if those are brand new. I think it's all new. All of this is new. So it looks good. But anyway, what have you been watching?
Oh, shit. Sorry. I've been eating popcorn. I thought I put my mic on mute. That was going to sound terrible.
It wasn't too bad.
Okay. Sorry, nuts in my throat.
Of course.
TV show wise, very new. So new. Nick's texting me about it as this podcast has been going on. So it dropped a couple of days ago when Nick was still in Catalina. Nick actually stayed in Catalina 2 extra days.
I was going to ask you that earlier and I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, looking back, I probably, if I wouldn't started a new job, I probably would have stayed with him the entire time. But
yeah,
you know,
is he still living in
Idaho?
Idaho.
Hmm? He also just got a new house.
Oh, nice.
So
Did you introduce him to JR since JR is going to move out there? Oh, no. JR is going to be, Wyoming, Idaho.
I think it's a long ways apart. A lot of distance in between. Yeah. So the show that came out, this is totally nerdy. This is kind of in the realm of I Play Nerd. X-Men 97. Season 2 dropped 3 episodes at once, and goddamn are they good. So Nick was still in Catalina when I started watching them. I said, dude, 3 episodes of season 2 of X-Men 97 dropped. He's like, oh shit, I gotta watch it when I first get back. And I was like texting him as I was watching them last night, like, oh, first episode's amazing, second episode this, third episode this. He was like, I'm on a plane to Seattle. Okay, I'll watch it as soon as I get home. And he's texting me like live updates now. Like, I just watched the first 5 minutes of the second episode, and holy shit, god damn, it is good. It is one of those.
Is it a cartoon or is it a live action?
Oh, cartoon, and it's done for like. If you watch this show in the 90s, you're now 40-something years old. So now this is going to cater to you. The content is going to cater to you. It's not being held back by censors trying to get a rating so it can get on like Fox Kids on a Saturday morning. It is on Disney Plus, but like made for adults. It gets violent. Not too gory, but it gets violent. Like, it's adult content.
Cool.
So it caters to the crowd that grew up watching it as kids, and now they're in their 40s, maybe some of them are in their late 30s. But it's just that type of show where it's like, we know who our audience is, and we're gonna cater the show to that audience. We're not trying to get like fucking Gen Z people or Gen Alpha. Our audience are millennials and Gen X, and they are now in their late 30s, 40s, and early 50s. So this is going to cater to them, which is
That's
awesome.
good.
I told Nick, I feel like I'm going to be buying some action figures soon based on this, even though I already have some. But God, it's so good. And just one drop of 3 episodes. So shows wise, I think that's all I've been watching. I have to think back if there's anything. Maybe not. Yeah, that's all I can think of. Movies, though.
Wait. Stay on shows real quick, because I just realized we didn't say that we've been watching, and I thought you might have been watching it too. House of Dragons.
Oh, fuck yeah. God damn, I didn't write that down.
I can't believe I didn't have that down. I was like, why am I missing something? Like House of Dragons, dummy.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I know Ashley doesn't like it.
Well, no, she is into it. She wanted to watch it because she didn't like the last season because it was boring, and we talked about that. Like,
yeah. Well, these first 2 episodes were supposed to be part of last season. I totally forgot about that because it's been 2 years since the last season.
Yeah, but that
was
like the first episode was fucking awesome. It was crazy.
That was one of the shows. That's one of the shows that I said this last episode dropped when I was still in Catalina. As soon as I got back, I'm like, I'm watching that. And it didn't work out the way I wanted to because I was so tired. I felt I slept through a little bit of it, but it wasn't a lot that I slept through. I think it was like it may have been just a few minutes. And when I was watching some review show, I got caught up on what happened, which wasn't a whole lot when I fell asleep for a little bit.
Well, the first couple episodes have been pretty good, I must say. So yeah,
House of Dragons I'm in. Now I'm trying to think of, am I trying to do anything else? I'm trying to figure out how I can fit in Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Because I've not watched that yet.
What's great, here's why you'll be able to fit in. It's good. It's worth watching, but it's also I think the episodes are only like 30 or 45 minutes. They're not like a full hour.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's
different. There's only like 7 or 10 episodes.
Okay, that could work.
Yeah. I can't remember how long they were. I just know they weren't as
yeah.
They
I know I'm
like
definitely gonna watch it.
Hour and a half, 2 hours.
With my attention span right now, with everything that's going on, it's like you really have to get my attention. It has to be like high priority. X-Men 97, very high priority. House of the Dragon, very high priority.
Yeah, House of Dragons is already like just in 2 episodes is better than the last season.
Yeah, I could probably agree with that.
And for me, there wasn't anything wrong with season 2. It just wasn't like action packed. It was all like seemed like the entire season was just a setup, and now that we're finally to season 3, like you understand what it was setting it up.
Well, a lot of the first season is set up too. There's not a whole lot of action. That's what a lot of people complained about. But I'm like, dude, there's really good dialogue of what's going on. I don't need to be action packed. I just need to. I need to be significant. And this one, well, the first 2 episodes was action packed and significant. The action was good, and there was a lot of significance to what the interactions that were going on. So these first crazy. 2 episodes, man, it's up there.
Yeah, it's good.
It is peak Game of Thrones type material.
It's good stuff. So I'm actually going to be on the road, I think, for the next episode. So I might have to watch it.
When I was in Catalina, I contemplated watching it on my phone, but I was like, that's not giving it the proper respect.
Yeah,
the proper experience. I need to be on a larger screen. So I waited till I got home. But man, I mean, like I said, X-Men 97, House of the Dragons, that gets my attention. I still have not watched Fallout. I've not watched Fallout Season 2. I've not watched the Darth Maul animated show on Disney Plus, which I heard is fantastic. What else have I not watched? I've not watched that the John Krasinski, Jack Ryan movie, which I want to watch.
Ghost, what the fuck is it called?
Yeah, that's definitely on my list of what I want to watch. But I'm not being able to catch up on a lot of shows just because My attention span is just not there right now. Unless it's X-Men 97 or House of the Dragon. But
Yeah,
TV
House of
shows. That's TV
Dragons is-
shows. Movies. I didn't talk about this last time on the last podcast, but there is a movie that I love. I watched it when it came out in, is it 2015 or 2016? Great cast. Jason Sudeikis. Has Alison Brie before I loved Alison Brie. So that's probably my first encounter with Alison Brie. Alison Brie, I learned to love her during COVID when I started watching Community,
Okay.
the TV show, which was canceled 5 years before I started watching it. Became a fan of her. She is Evil Lynn in Masters of the Universe. She does a great job of it, but she's fantastic in it. Jason Sudeikis is fantastic in it. It's a movie called Sleeping with Other People. Came out 2015, 2016. So I watched it when it first came out on streaming. It was on it's one of the streaming services I had at the time, so I don't remember which one. And then 2 or 3 years later, I rewatched it, not realizing I'd seen it before. And I was like, "Oh, I like this. I like this movie." And then I was like, I remember the ending. And I said, "Oh, I have watched this before." And then was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? I purposely rewatched it again because I was like, "I like this movie," so I rewatched it. Still love it. It's funny. It's heartfelt. It's the actors that I like with Sudeikis and Brie. So it's not gonna be the last time I watch it. I just came across it on. I don't know if I don't remember which streaming service I came across it on. Maybe Netflix, HBO. But it is one of those highly recommend type shows. Sorry, not shows, movies. Where it's like, I'm going to watch this again and again. It's just, I'm not going to watch throughout the course of, several years. Once I come across it again, I'm going to watch it again because it's just that good of a movie. Jason Sudeikis is just a great actor. Alison Brie is just a great actor.
What's it called again?
Sleeping with Other People. You can put it up there?
I'm just writing it down because I'm going to look for it. What platform is that on? Is it on HBO, did you say?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure you have it, though.
Well,
So I don't remember if it's
HBO,
Amazon
but
or Netflix or HBO Max or Hulu or whatever it is. It's one of those.
Here it is. It's on HBO.
HBO.
Nope,
There you go.
Nope.
It might be on multiple platforms.
I mean, it's on HBO, but you have to rent it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on Prime Video, but you have to rent it.
It's not that one then. I watched it for free.
Let me see if it's on this one.
I highly recommend watching it because I've watched it 3 times since it was released on streaming.
It's not on HBO. Maybe Netflix?
Maybe it's Netflix. Maybe it was leaving Netflix soon when I watched it.
Here it is. It
It's
is on Netflix.
It's a rom-com. It's a good rom-com.
It is on Netflix.
Okay.
2015. I do remember
Okay, so it's
seeing
11
the
years.
cover. I just
11 years.
I never watched it.
Watch it. Watch it with Ashley. It's good.
Might check that out.
I watched it 3 times. Enjoyed it.
Oh, now I know who Alison Brie is. Okay, yeah, I do like her.
I love Alison Brie.
Um,
And she's closer to our age. I think she's like 41, 42, maybe 40.
Okay.
I don't know.
well, I know Sudeikis is pretty popular around here because he's from Kansas City.
From KC, yep. Just
Him
those
and
two
Paul
alone.
Rudd,
No one,
very, very popular.
I don't know if Paul Rudd's in the movie though.
Oh no, I just meant.
He's from Kansas City.
Yeah, they're
And the
really
girl
popular.
from SNL who did the Beavis and Butthead skit.
Yep.
I forgot her name. No, I don't know if she's from Kansas City, but she lives in Kansas City.
Anna something, I think.
Yeah, I forgot her name. She's awesome. She's not in SNL anymore.
She's in that crazy Beavis and Butthead skit,
Yeah. Yep.
which is still hilarious because I just happened to see part of it. I think this morning on a short, and I was just like, God, that's still fucking funny. Still so good.
Anyways, put that on your list of I need to watch this movie, even though it's 11 years later.
I don't mind that. I actually, a couple weeks ago, I'd started rewatching for like the umpteenth time Band of Brothers.
I still have never watched that. I bought
Man,
I bought
I
a
like that
sister
stuff.
the DVD box set of that entire series back in like 2006, whatever it was. Because we're at Best Buy. She's like, I like this series. Like, okay, I'll buy it for you. So I got it for her.
She said Christina?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
And
It's really
I
good.
never watched it. But
You should. It's good. I like
it's
that
a lot.
stuff.
It's a lot to commit to. It's a lot to commit to as far as like
yeah,
time and
it's a
effort
long
and
series.
attention span.
But now I've seen it enough. I've watched it a couple of times. So I can. It's something I can just hit turn on and keep doing stuff because I like it enough that I can just start watching in the middle and know what's going on. So, but anyway,
I never watched that, and I never watched The Wire.
I never watched that either.
And I heard some people say it's the best show ever in existence.
The Wire, huh?
Yeah, I just never got around to it.
Might check that one out. The Wire.
Oh, that's
All
from like early 2000s or mid 2000s. Idris Elba, like teenage,
okay. I know what you're
a
talking
teenage
about, yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
I think I did see the cover of that somewhere. That one might be on HBO. I'm not sure. I'll have to look for it. But,
I think it was an HBO show, so it's definitely on Max, HBO Max.
Okay. Well, speaking of watching stuff, I think I'm gonna go find something to watch with Ashley before we go to bed, and then I'm gonna get.
I'm not done with movies, dude.
Projects. What's that?
I'm not done with the movies.
Oh, you're still not done. Oh shit! What else have you been watching?
It's been fucking 2 weeks, dude.
I guess it has been 2 weeks, hasn't it? Fuck. Did you watch Nope yet?
No. Oh yeah, I saw it in movie theaters like 4 years ago.
Oh really? I thought that was new.
Yeah. With the Steven Yeun.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I saw that. I saw it in theaters, like 3 or 4 years ago.
Whoops.
With a spoiler, like flying saucer shit.
Yeah. Oh shit! I didn't realize that was from
Yeah.
2022. I thought that was
2022,
just
yeah.
from like the
Or
last
4
year.
years ago. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that.
Oh shit!
So that's what's the name of that guy? Michael Key or Keegan or the comedy guys. For some reason, this
Jordan
guy's
Peele.
really good at horror.
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele. For some reason, he's really good at horror, even though he's
Yeah.
fucking funny as shit.
Yeah, that never clicked
I
with me.
will watch
was
every
like,
movie
what?
he releases because he'll release a fucking horror movie, and then when he does an interview about it, he's fucking funny as shit. It's
Yeah.
weird. So his most recent movie was a movie about a football player. Fuck,
Oh,
whatever
The
the name is.
Chosen One. Or the
The
one.
one, maybe the one? No, it's not the one. That's a Jet Li movie. That one was okay. It wasn't as good as the other ones. I mean, if you say good, I kind of do like that. I like the weird stuff that he does.
What was that one called?
God damn it!
I'm trying to find it now.
It's about like a college guy,
He
a
like
college
sells
quarterback.
his, sells his soul to be great at football.
I don't remember anymore.
Something
It wasn't
like
that good though. His thing, it wasn't that good. So I
Oh, it
remember
wasn't. I
kinda
never.
like,
I know I didn't
No.
watch it. I meant to, and I just didn't.
it's worth watching just to see what it's like, but it's just not. I don't know.
But yeah,
This
it's crazy because he's funny.
He's
and
so
he comes
fucking
across as
funny.
like a comedic actor, and then you
He's
realize
so
he's-
fucking funny in interviews and shit. And then he's like, dude, how are you just messed up with it? And he does TV shows too. I think he did. What did he do? Tales from the Crypt, maybe? Or he did a TV show they revived from like the 80s and 90s that he put his name on. So it was very
Oh.
like Tales from the Crypt type stuff.
in living color.
No, it was horror type shit. So he filmed the intro the way he's like where he kind of set up the premise of it, that episode.
I have no idea.
And I kept seeing him like this fucking funny guy's trying to set me up to be scared, and it worked because I remember watching this show, being like, "Yeah, this is pretty good."
And actually, like, Nope, it's kind of funny because there's some like fun, like there's some funny parts about it. I mean, just the
Nope.
the name
Nope.
of it, right?
Because, like,
Nope.
when he says nope, yeah, you're like, nope,
Nope.
nope. Like, yeah. I saw nope. Nope. But all right, let me get to the movies that I watched.
Yeah.
What many consider to be the best movie of the year. I did not watch in the movie theaters. It is a movie that is lower budget. Who backed this movie? Was it Netflix or Amazon Prime? I think it was Amazon Prime. Once again, I did not watch it in movie theaters, but it was on streaming, not streaming service. I had to purchase it. But usually when you purchase a movie for streaming, it's at least $20. Oh, sorry, $19.99, if not more. But it was on sale for like, I don't know, $5, $7, $8, whatever it was. And that is Project Hail Mary.
Oh shit! I just saw that. It's on Amazon right now.
You have to purchase it right now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. No, it's worth the purchase.
No. Included with Prime. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, I just wasted $8. This was like 2 weeks ago, by the way. So it may not have been on
must
Prime.
have just done it. Yeah.
Dude, I would not mind watching it again. Hold on, let me think about this. I would not mind watching it. Spoiler, that means I like the movie. It is considered the best movie. Many consider the best movie of the year so far. A lot of it is just Ryan Gosling by himself. Fuck it. Yeah, watch Project Hail Mary. That's all I gotta say. It is about to like slight premise. Slightly in the future, not too far in the future, but the sun is going to kill the people of Earth. So Earth needs to find a way. They find a star system where there's a planet that's inhabitable for Earthlings, where they're not experiencing the same catastrophic events that's going to happen in, 30 years or 80 years or 100 years, whatever it's going to happen. So Ryan Gosling is a teacher who's educated in that type of stuff, and he's sent out to scope out this star system where it somehow figured out how to deal with what's going on with stars that are killing planets. Obviously, that's a very long time to travel. And he does encounter an alien spaceship that's pretty much doing the same thing. That's kind of how that goes. So a lot of it is, there's the setup of Ryan Gosling on Earth, and then there's the Ryan Gosling is fucking by himself in space with and then eventually he comes across an alien, and there's the interaction with that. Pretty much he's by himself. The alien is you're not gonna know
like
what the
a
alien
rock. Isn't like the alien like a rock or something like that?
No, it's a small spoiler. It's a small looks like my hand. Just watch the movie, dude. People consider it the best movie of the year for a reason.
I'm gonna go downstairs and see if Ashley wants to watch it.
So Project Hail Mary, dude. There's two movies I just recommended. Highly recommend. Like, these are highly recommended movies. Sleeping with Other People, Project Hail Mary.
All right.
And then one movie that I watched as soon as I got back from Catalina. I went to the movie theater and I watched Supergirl.
Oh, okay.
I know it's flopping right now. Dude, movies right now are just, it's kind of weird the way movies are working, because lots of people are going to the movie theaters after COVID, even though it's 6 years after COVID, or 6 years since COVID started. It's more like you really need to get people's attention, and streaming is kind of taking off, which is obviously not going to be a money grabber.
Well, also just the cost to go to the movie theater, man.
The cost to go to the movie theater. And I went to a much cheaper movie theater, and it was still it was not the typical movie theater I could. The typical movie theater I go to is where I saw Masters of the Universe, and it was like, dude, just a ticket alone was approaching $30.
Yeah.
I went to a cheaper one, and I went during the day when I got back from Catalina Island, and it was like the cheap one was probably like at least $15. The cheap one, the cheap theater. So it's getting so, and I don't buy food or drinks. I just go and watch the movie without eating too many things.
That's where it gets like the tickets are, like you said, they're more expensive now, and I like getting like the big ass bucket of popcorn and the huge drink and some peanut butter M&Ms.
Yeah, well, here's the thing though. When it comes to actual movies, the movie theater makes very little money off that. They make money off the concessions, the popcorn, the candy, the Coke.
And
which I don't buy.
I'm there for it. They used to be like, for a quarter more, you can get a large.
Yeah, like, fuck yeah.
Like,
but when I was in Catalina Island, the last night Nick and I were there, last night I was there with Nick was a Sunday night, which is, less energy because it's a Sunday. And we did kind of talk about getting ice cream because the ice cream line was always long. So I went and got ice cream, and there was one of those like, buy one scoop, it's $8. Buy two scoops, it's $10. I'm like, it's only $2 for an extra scoop. buy three scoops, just another $2. And I was like, okay, my compromise is gonna be 2 scoops.
Yeah. And
it was like ice cream and gelato. So I got cookies and cream ice cream. And then the gelato I got was Nutella.
Ooh,
Nutella hazelnut. Oh, I fucking devoured that shit, dude. And I told Nick, I was like, okay, so I'm gonna eat this, and then we gotta go back to the room just in case.
Yeah. Ice cream is something I have, and then I go home.
Yeah, exactly. But shit, we went.
You know what I want to get tomorrow? I want to get halo halo tomorrow. Keep forgetting I live by a Filipino restaurant now, so.
Ooh, maybe I'll get Filipino food tomorrow. It's been a long time. Ooh, I have to figure that out. I might lift in the mornings. I might treat Friday like a Saturday, because we're both off, obviously.
Yep.
I might do
I have
that.
projects to get. I have stuff to get done, like at home, but got all day.
I want to work out, modify because I'm injured. Get Filipino food and then go to the pool and see if I can find a cowgirl.
Right on.
All right, hold on. Back to Supergirl. So we went up on a tangent. It's flopping right now, but dude, I enjoy the movie. It's very Guardians of the Galaxy. It's not like Superman where it's like we're saving the entire world. It's she goes off on an interstellar adventure and she saves just a group of people. Or that's spoiler. She saved a group of people. You can probably knew that was gonna happen, but her goal is to save a group of people and her dog. So that's kind of what it is. It's like, all right, you're not gonna save all of Earth. You're gonna save some alien girls and her dog. And that's gonna be that adventure. It's gonna be like a side quest. So I think that's what a lot of people are just like, oh, this isn't like a huge blockbuster. It's not like huge scale. I'm like, whatever. It is what it is. It does look like Guardians of the Galaxy, though.
Okay.
And Millie Alcock, who's from House of the Dragon, she plays the young Rhaenyra.
Oh,
dude, she's fucking awesome. Fantastic. Jason Momoa as Lobo. That's the part he was always meant to play.
That's what I keep hearing.
That he looks like Lobo. He's meant to play Lobo. It does kind of feel like they're trying to set up a Lobo movie at some point because it's almost like if you took him out of the movie, it wouldn't make a difference, which it wouldn't make a difference. But it's also like, it's cool that he's in there. It's because it's a larger universe. So, okay, show me why it's a larger universe. Oh, we're going to throw Jason Momoa as Lobo. Given what we saw with Jason Momoa in this movie, yeah, I want to see a Lobo. Yes, I'm going to buy his action figure.
All right.
Even though it's fucking expensive. That's why I haven't bought it yet because it's fucking expensive. But yeah, it's like, dude, give me a fucking Lobo movie. Give me Jason Momoa. Make it rated R because he's a rated R character. I think I mentioned this in a previous podcast from months ago. Where when I was a kid going to the comic shop, the Lobo comics were out of reach for me. They were put up higher, so I couldn't reach them. Not for a reason, because he's not a rated G, rated PG character.
He's not family friendly.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it family friendly, which means you put him in there less. But which
is funny because I always thought Punisher wasn't a very family friendly, but
he is not. But you could make him more family friendly. Punisher's going to be in the next Spider-Man movie, so he's going to be toned down. But outside of that, man, I'm waiting for. This is a movie that Nick saw. He talked to me about it. He said it's amazing. Obsession, a very low budget independent horror movie that is being considered as one of the best movies of the year. I watched the trailer today and I was like, this looks really fucked up. But I've heard enough.
This is like new movie. It's 2026.
Yeah, I've heard enough recommendations of saying this is a good movie. Nick saw it in movie theaters and said, dude, watch Obsession. I watched the trailer and I was like, this is really fucked up. So right now, I was thinking about watching it tonight, but renting it is still $20+. I'm like, let's wait a little bit.
In theaters.
It's still in theaters too. Like, it is a low budget movie that got a lot of popularity, a lot of word of mouth. Yeah. You looking up Obsession?
Yeah. Okay. I might check that out. It's not free on anything right now, though. It's $20 on Prime Video.
If it goes down below, if it goes down like $10 or below, I'm gonna pay for it.
But you're buying it at that point. You're not just renting it.
No, you're renting it. If you buy it, it's gonna be like $25.
Oh. Why would you buy a movie anymore? Unless you're going to watch it over and over and over again.
It depends on how much it costs. Like when I bought, this is many years ago, when I bought Train to Busan. This is probably over 12 years ago. It was like you could
like a whole franchise. Aren't there like 4 or 5 movies of that?
No, there's Train to Busan, which was fantastic. It's a South Korean movie. And then they made a sequel called Peninsula, which I never watched. I should watch it. But so Train to Busan was, you could rent it for $5 or you could buy it for 99 cents. I bought it for 99 cents. Obviously. Yeah. Watched it. It is great. It is a great movie. Huh. If you're ready to watch a foreign film. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I still fucking remember the ending of it. Even though I watched it 12, 13 years ago. I still remember the ending of it. Like, I was like, dude, holy shit. I still own it.
I might watch.
I got it for 99 cents. Somewhere in my library. If you have access to my library, you can probably watch it too.
I think I used to. Well, good stuff. I'm not. I'll be honest. Right now, I'm not feeling like I want to watch subtitles.
That's me most of the time.
So,
except when it's House of the Dragon. Oh yeah, watch your.
Yeah, but it's not the whole episode, you know.
No, it's that was like very isolated.
Yeah, and I can pause it and read, and then still see what's going on.
I can't read that fast. Fucking stop.
Yeah, I'm too slow. Anyway, all right.
Did we go through YouTube videos yet?
We did. I haven't. I've just been watching the Cubs condensed games, and then I've been watching some of the World Cup highlights and some other baseball highlights, but that's it. I haven't watched anything new really.
Okay.
I've been doing home projects and shit.
So outside of like the normal stuff I watch are like Muay Thai training camp videos, which I actually have on my TV right now. So something that came out of Catalina is that this is sometimes YouTube, sometimes you just do on Spotify. What came out of like being around when me and Nick would go down to the front office of the hotel.
Uh-huh.
They had like class. I had to ask the guy as I was leaving for the last time to go on the boat to leave Catalina, I said, "Hey, what's this music you guys are playing? What's this? What is this playlist?" He goes, "Oh, it's called Classical Music Goes Pop." So it's just like, because we'd be like down there eating our continental breakfast, and all of a sudden you hear like classical. It sounds like classical music, but it'll be fucking Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter or Iris by Goo Goo Dolls. They're like, or Shania Twain. I was like, holy shit. So that's why I asked him, like, what is this? And then something Nick has been into, which I was into in the let's say early late 2000s, was punk covers for pop songs.
Oh yeah.
I fucking love that shit. I used to put that. This is how long I've been listening to this shit. I used to burn it on the DVDs and then listen to it in my car. So there's a YouTube channel for a band called Our Last Night, where Nick was like, they have a great cover for Fate of Ophelia, which is one of the newer Taylor Swift songs. And it is pretty good. And I've been listening to it a lot. And plus there are other songs where they cover other Taylor Swift songs or Michelle Branch or
Michelle Branch, holy cow.
Justin Bieber or Disney songs or some shit like that. And that kind of spins off into, I go on Spotify and there are other artists that do punk covers for, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia or whatever.
Interesting.
Billie Jean by Michael Jackson. So I was actually listening to that when I was working out. So that's kind of something I've been spinning off into.
All right.
And of course, I'm doing more polite catcalling.
Yeah.
Of course. We're out here being nice.
The one I've been watching, it's they're like, I think he's on TikTok more, but I see him on like YouTube. It's this guy. I can't remember if we talked about him on the 2 weeks ago or not. His name's Derek Cahill. He's actually a comedian, but he has like he does these short videos, short episode videos called Fuck This House. And it's hilarious. It's like, oh my god, it's so funny. And of course, sometimes almost like, fuck, I gotta do that too. Fuck this house. It's pretty good though. It's pretty good. But anyway, speaking of finding something new to watch, I think we're gonna go do that here in a minute. So I think we're gonna start closing it out here.
We're approaching 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it
is time to close it down because at 3 hours
it
gets a little difficult to upload and shit.
Anyway, yeah. And thanks, by the way, if you're still with us. Thanks for sticking with us.
This is for our mom. Our mom's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, hey, more of my kids."
Anyway, yeah. If you'd like to support what we're doing, don't forget to like the episode, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when our new episodes are out. And of course, we would love more comments, contributions to the show, ideas, opinions, questions, whatever you want. Whatever you want. If you would prefer to participate more anonymously, you can always shoot us an email at gagepodcast@gmail.com. All right, it is time for our closing thoughts. Alex, lead us off.
Kind of obvious. Something I learned today. Flowers go a long way. That's all I gotta say.
They can, that's for sure. My closing thought, which I think
you going to do a fortune cookie generator?
Oh yeah, I actually did this last week though. Closing thoughts.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I did this. No, I looked this up last week before we decided we weren't going to record. But it was a good one, so I wrote it down. And you're doing a little bit of it too, actually. Wise men seldom talk. Let that stir around a little bit for a minute and give that some thought. Wise men seldom talk. That's my closing thought.
It's called quiet confidence.
Yeah. Or you don't have to scream and yell, just because you scream and yell doesn't make you right. You know? Wise men seldom talk. Anyway, I think we're going to call it there. Let me put up our banner so we can say one more time, happy birthday, America. 250 years old, and you've never looked better. All right, let me cue this music up so we can get on out of here. Folks,
Peace
this
out.
has been another episode of the GAJ Podcast. Yeah. Hey, stay safe out there. Don't blow off any fingers. Happy birthday, America. See you next time, everybody. Adios.